Yo, hoop fans, your sideline sage, Tips and Upstreams, is lacing up once again. On deck, deep dives into the freshest NBA clashes, ready to set the planks ablaze. But before we jump the ball, be sure to hammer that subscribe on our YouTube channel to keep hooked with our sharp forecasts and prime selections. All right, let's bounce into today's NBA crystal ball reads. The predictions for today are for the game between New York Knicks and Indiana Pacers. In the high-stakes environment of Game 6 of the Eastern Conference semifinals, the New York Knicks and the Indiana Pacers are set to clash at the Gainbridge Fieldhouse. With both teams showcasing distinct strengths and battling inconsistencies, this matchup promises to be a nail-biter. The Knicks, leading the series 3-2, are on the brink of advancing to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time since the 1999-2000 season. Coming off a commanding 121-91 victory in Game 5, New York has demonstrated its resilience and depth. Their offense, averaging 110.6 points per game in the playoffs, is driven by the stellar play of Jalen Brunson. Brunson, with a postseason average of 33.9 points, has been a consistent force, highlighted by his 44-point explosion in Game 5. The Knicks' success also stems from their dominance on the boards, leading the playoffs with 44.9 rebounds per game and a plum 5.2 rebound differential. This rebounding edge was evident in their previous game, where they out-rebounded the Pacers 53-29, including 20 offensive boards. Defensively, the Knicks have been slightly vulnerable, allowing opponents to shoot 47.2% from the field and 39.6% from three-point range. However, they have been effective in limiting second-chance opportunities and controlling the paint. The Knicks' defensive prowess will be crucial in Game 6, especially in stifling the Pacers' potent offense. On the other side, the Pacers, undefeated at home during the playoffs, are fighting to extend their season. Averaging 112.6 points per game, Indiana boasts the best offensive efficiency in the playoffs. Their shooting accuracy has been impressive, with a 49% field goal percentage and 37.3% from beyond the arc. Pascal Siakam and Tyrese Halliburton have been key contributors, but the Pacers will need more consistent performances from their supporting cast, including Miles Turner and Andrew Nembhard. The Pacers' defense, however, has been a mixed bag. Allowing 111.6 points per game, they have struggled with defensive rebounding and turnovers. Game 5 highlighted these issues, as Indiana was outscored 62-36 in the paint and committed 18 turnovers. Their ability to force turnovers and secure defensive rebounds will be vital in containing the Knicks' offense. Head-to-head, the Knicks have had the upper hand, especially in their recent encounters at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Historically, the Knicks have fared well against the Pacers, covering the spread in 7 of their last 8 games following a home win. The Pacers, conversely, have struggled against Atlantic Division opponents in the playoffs, failing to cover the spread in their last 5 such games following a loss. Injury-wise, the Pacers will miss Benedict Mathurin, sidelined with a shoulder injury. The Knicks, meanwhile, are dealing with the absences of Julius Randle, Bojan Bogdanovic, and Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby is also out, with hopes of returning for the Eastern Conference Finals. Analyzing the statistics, the Knicks' superior rebounding and offensive efficiency, particularly on the road, give them a slight edge. Their ability to control the glass and generate second-chance points will be critical. Additionally, Brunson's clutch performances and the team's overall resilience in road games bolster their chances. On the flip side, the Pacers' home court advantage and offensive firepower cannot be discounted. Their ability to score efficiently and dominate at home makes them a formidable opponent. However, their defensive frailties, especially in rebounding and turnover management, pose significant challenges. Here's another tip-off for today's game. Tyrese Halliburton under 8.5 assists in Game 6. Tyrese Halliburton has been the maestro of assists for his team this season, but the Indiana guards have found it tough to elevate their game against stronger opponents. Heading into this series, there were questions about Halliburton's willingness to drive into the lane. During the regular season, only 51% of his field goal attempts came from beyond the arc. However, during their 6-game first-round victory over the Bucks, Halliburton took 63.5% of his shots from beyond the three-point line. The Indiana Pacers superstar has improved his accuracy, hitting 43.5% of his threes in this series compared to just 29.6% against the Bucks. But he's still taking too many of them. Over 61% of Halliburton's field goal attempts against the New York Knicks have been from downtown. His increased efficiency has kept Indiana competitive in this series and thwarted any efforts to fade Halliburton's scoring prop in Games 2 and 3. However, Halliburton's hesitation to drive, whether due to defensive schemes or a newfound timidity, has hampered the Pacers' overall offense. His drive and dish game, which helped him average 10.9 assists per game in the regular season, has suffered. In this second-round series, Halliburton is averaging only 6.8 assists per game. He has recorded fewer than 9 assists in 4 of the 5 games so far, and the potential return of New York's defensive ace OG Anunoby in Game 6 will make things even tougher for him. Facing elimination, I expect Halliburton to be more aggressive in scoring rather than playmaking for the Pacers.